Hello my friends, and welcome back to our continued blind Let's Play Professor Layton in the Curious Village HD for mobile. My name is the FlightlessBird. This is your story-based gaming channel, and our stories so far. Luke and Layton meet a mysterious young girl at the dead end on the north side of the village. She starts to tell them something, but a sinister figure lurking in the shadows scares her off. Afterward, a puzzled Layton and Luke find a ticket to the town amusement park and head there. I hope you're all having a wonderful, fantastic day today. As we resume, we're switching from the sewers, and I found a puzzle charm already. That's really, really good. I did a double check of talking to this guy before I started recording, and he does not have any more puzzles. We can go straight, or we can continue to go back. Oh, look at where we are. What'd you find, Gizmo Greg? What's that, Gizmo Greg? Come on. I know you found something. I don't see anything though. That's weird. Ooh. I certainly didn't foresee sewers in a place like this. Look, Luke, there's my automobile. Alright, so what do we got? Oh, 50 to start. Aye. What's it called? Weekend Getaway. Alright, let's do this. You and your girlfriend went on a road trip over the weekend. Well, the answer is 0 because I don't have a girlfriend. There we go. End of the puzzle right there. Okay. You and your girlfriend went on a road trip over the weekend. On the way to your destination, you drove 180 miles, and your girlfriend drove the rest of the way. Coming home on the exact same roads, your girlfriend drove the first 150 miles, and then you got behind the wheel for the last leg of the journey. So what is the difference of miles between the distance you drove and the distance your girlfriend drove? Alright, on the way to your destination, you drove 180 miles, and your girlfriend drove the rest of the way. Coming back, your girlfriend drove the first 150 miles, and then you got behind the wheel for the last leg of the journey. What's the difference in miles? This seems easy. It seems like 30. Between the distance you drove and the distance your girlfriend drove. We don't know how many miles the final leg is. So this is like 180 plus x equals y. Right? My initial gut says 30, but that seems too easy. 180 plus x equals y. And then it's x plus 150 equals y. Right? I mean, it's a 50 pick rock, so it can't be as simple as 30. On the way to your destination, you drove 180 miles. Hey, you know, I'm going on a trip next week. That's basically 180 miles. Yeah, it's basically 180 miles, so... I mean, this is like real life coming to true. You and your girlfriend drove the rest of the way. Your girlfriend did the first 150 miles. And they got behind the wheel for the last leg of the journey. So what is the difference in miles between the distance you drove and the distance your girlfriend drove? Let's say the distance that she drove was 10 miles. No, it's got to be more than that. Let's say it's 50 miles. Let's say the distance she drove was 50 miles. That means the total is 230, right? So the first scenario, if it's 50 miles, then the total distance is 230. Which means you drew 50 more miles the first way, obviously. So coming back, I'll now take 230 minus 50, and that would be 80 miles. That doesn't make any sense. No, it does. But the problem is, the problem is you don't know the total distance. I know this is a trick. I know it's not 30 miles. That's too dang easy. But I'm not really sure how to approach this. And the last thing I want to do is overanalyze everything. Because every single time I overanalyze everything, I get it wrong. So let me start out by saying the obvious but wrong answer. Because the obvious but wrong answer is going to give me a clue. And then I can work off that clue. And if not, I can always use a hint.
I think I've got it.
Yeah, we knew that wouldn't be right. Think you need a job or formula, solve this one, think again. Find the solution simpler than you imagine. Okay. I'm glad I said let me stop and let me not overthink it. Okay, so you don't need a formula for this one. And obviously you can't because you have two variables here that you can't tell. On the way to destination, you do 180. Coming back, you'll go if I do the first 150. And then you got behind the wheel for the last leg of your journey. What's the difference of miles between the distance you drove and the distance to your girlfriend? See, I'm not really sure how to solve this because I don't know the total distance. Unless the distance is 180 plus 150. That doesn't seem logical. So if it's like 180, 150, and then 180, 150, then the difference of miles would be 60. I'm gonna go with it and then we'll buy a hint. I'm trying not to overthink these things.
Here's my
Alright. There we go. That's right, I showed them both chart. Your girlfriend drove a total of one way minus 3 miles, and you drove a total of one way plus 3 miles, therefore you drove 60 more miles. Alright, I'm glad I didn't spend so much time trying to overthink this. Yeah, so the obvious answer was 30. And then the way I saw it was basically 30 and 30. Which is exactly what they said you should do. So, yeah, I feel good about that one. Bang up job, Luke. I have no idea where that one's going. I'm really glad. Yeah, because that was one of those where I basically said, let me pull back a little and think about it. What a find. It makes one reflect upon this planet's long history. Oh, an ammonite. It's all swirly on the outside. Now, this one goes on an object. This one doesn't go on object. So let me leave it here for now. And we should read the journal too. The Silent Girl. Moments after we arrived in the northwestern section of town, a girl appeared before us. From her expression, it was clear she had a message for us, but something in the shadows frightened her off before she could say anything. She did, however, leave behind a clue, namely a single ticket to the town Ferris Wheel. Spurred on the Ferris Wheel ticket by the young girl left behind, Luke and I tried to gain access to the park, but its gate was locked shut. Perhaps that man from the town hall, Rodney, can help us get the gate open. It seems the only person to get us to the park is the park caretaker. Now, if we can only find the man. Rodney mentioned that the caretaker had the additional duty of looking after the town's sewer system. Maybe the caretakers will have grounded today. By the way, I'm sorry if I sound a little bit hoarse. I don't know why I'm a little bit hoarse, but I feel it in my throat. I'm probably gonna take a break in like 10 minutes and just stop the recording and then pick it up and you know, get some water or something. There's a great view of the entrance to the village from here. There's my lovely little automobile. It seems unharmed. Don't worry, Professor. No one would even dream of stealing the Lightmobile. Oh, the na dots. Just what do you mean by that, Luke? Okay. Now it's time to go the other way. Is this a caretaker? I don't know if I ever found that thing that the Greg was barking at, but I clicked all over and I didn't see anything. Oh there! Now what can I do you fellas for? You're the park caretaker, are you not? Would you mind opening up the gate to the park for us? Well, I'm gonna refuse your curious lads to yourselves. Well, I'd like to open up for you, but I gotta finish this repair job here before I do anything. Is there anything we can do to help then? Well, funny you should mention that. If I could just figure out this area on the map, I'd be done in a jiff. You any good with things like that? Depends. Squares and circles. What do we got? 30. Someone bought you this diagram to see if you can help him with it. Several circles and squares are pictured in the diagram below. How many times larger is the area of the blue square when compared to that of the red square? My initial instinct is twice as big. So 2 times larger. How do you even solve this? Like, I'm not good with geometry. So, each of these points is touching an outside of this circle. And then each of these points is touching the outside of the circle. And then these are touching the outside of the circle. How many times larger? Like, my initial instinct was it was just 2 times larger. I'm gonna go with that. Try to go with my initial instinct and then work from there. You don't need to work any high-level math to figure out the answer. If you've been trying to solve this one with the hard math, you might want to try a more simple approach. Well, actually, I did try a simple approach. I wonder if the answer is like 100%. It does say how many times larger, though. So it wouldn't be 100 times larger. Although, maybe I should try it just to make sure.
That should do it.
I'm not really afraid of losing a couple of pick routes. I know I should be, but I just want to try to get my initial gut instincts out of the way so I can work from there. Okay, so it's not 2 times larger. So my next instinct is it's 10 times larger. Because that would be 5 times larger, and that would be 5 times larger, which is 10 times larger.
There we go.
I thought for a second there I had it. Okay, how do I solve this puzzle? Like, I got my initial gut instincts off. And I'm glad I'm starting to trust my gut instincts. I hope you guys don't mind, but I think I should trust my gut instincts more. Okay, so if this was up here... Oh! Wait a second. If this was up here... Oh, whoa, wait a second. If this was up here, wouldn't it be this size? Which means it would be 4 times larger. Right?
That should do it.
Yes! Oh, that feels good. That's right. If you rotate the middle square 45 degrees as shown in the picture above, the answer becomes apparent. What? Oh. What? Oh, it's just cut in half. Oh, that's a really easy way to do it. Oh, if you cut in half, you realize there's 4, which means it would be half. Oh. The middle square has half the area of the larger blue square, and the little red square has half the area of the middle blue square. Therefore, the little red square is 1/4 the size of. You see, that all just seems more complicated than just doing it like this. The blue square is 4 times the size of the red square. Like, once I realized that this was a quarter, then it became easy. These circles and diamonds and stuff, these squares did not help. Like, for me, I just looked at the square and I said, oh, yeah, if you map it out. But if you cut it in half, it would have been easier. Fine work to both of you. As soon as I take out this busted main, I'll open the gate up for you. Well, there, now I'll take care of the mess. Now let's open up the park, okay? Oh, a painting scrap. Just hold on 1 second here. That's right, it didn't give me a large picture, even though it gave me a cinematic. There we are, the park is yours to explore now. Professor Layton. Thank you, you've been a great help, caretaker. Ha, hardly need thank you, sir, after all, it's my job. Way back when, I used to keep it open every day, but these villagers, they don't care a whit for the meat park. I'm glad you fellows stopped by. It's the first time in a while I've had to do my job. Okay, but obviously what we need to do is listen to Gizmo Greg. Yeah, listen to Gizmo Greg. What we also need to do is we need to go back in here to double check that area to make sure there's nothing else over here. Nothing else over here, okay? Just want to make sure. It's not like I had to go too out of my way for it. Let's go to the Ferris wheel. The park is really kind of sad, isn't it? It's like all of us are demanded. It's just, as Sylvan said, it seems that no one set foot in this park for a dreadfully long time. Now, on to business. Let's get the grounds around the Ferris wheel are once over. I expect we'll find something of interest there. Map of the park. It's yellow with H. Found a coin. In the light? Yep, there's another coin. There's a puzzle charm. Is that the girl? Oh my. What is it, Professor? Yeah, it is. It's a girl. Look at this poster. The picture appears the same as the one of the ticket we picked up. Okay. Hold on 1 second. It looks like it's been posted here for ages. It's so faded you can't even read the letters. Oh. Hey, is it that? Yes, I thought so. That's little Flora there in the middle of the picture, isn't it? She looks exactly as she does the portrait we saw of her in Reinhold Manor. It would seem that Baron Reinhold built this music park for the sole enjoyment of his daughter. Strange, I wonder why it wasn't more popular with the village folk once it was open to the public. Maybe because they're not human? Well, I don't suppose speculation will help us very much. Let's keep moving. Right you are, Professor. Nothing else? More hidden puzzles. Right or left? Well, we'll go left. Left is always right. This place is so run down, it looks like it hasn't been touched in years. What a shame. I bet it used to be a fun place. That's even a big tent like the kind you see at circuses. Yes, there is something quite sad about it, isn't there? How strange. This was clearly a traveling carnival. So why is it left to rot here in St. Mr. Day? I bet the Ferris wheel's a mess too. I suppose I won't get to use that ride ticket we picked up. Well, we have better things to do than ride that thing, don't we? Somewhere in this park hides a clue of finding the golden apple. I'm sure of it. There's a coin. It appears no one is working the shop. There's another coin. I have so many coins now. Oh, it looks like a circus big top. No one seems to be inside. Really? Nothing else? Oh, I don't want to go here next. This must be the Ferris wheel we were looking for. Luke, why don't you look around and see if anything seems odd about it? Sure thing, Professor. Did you find anything out of the ordinary, Luke? No, nothing. Maybe there's no secret hidden in this Ferris wheel after all. That remains to be seen. Let's look around a bit more, shall we? Good, I'm glad. I don't want to explore the Ferris wheel yet. Look, Professor, there's a strange little shed here. Interesting. It seems this shed routes water to the sewer pipes. I feel this warrants a closer look. It doesn't appear that the door will open. Let's move on and explore the rest of the park, Luke. Okay, I can explore this area. There's a coin. It says, don't throw trash in the lake. I agree. What kind of horrible people do that? Makes me mad. Oh, puzzle charm. Look, Professor, there's a hidden puzzle here. The largest total, worth 50 of 50. 9 squares are carved into a piece of wood. Arrange 9 unique numbers between 1 and 51 so that any 3 numbers have the same sum when added vertically, horizontally, or diagonally. Oh god, it's a Sudoku. While several combinations are possible, your task is to find the number that occupies the center square when you arrange the numbers to yield the highest possible total. Your task is to find the number that occupies the center square. Your task is to find the number that occupies the center square. When you arrange the numbers, yield the highest possible total. Oh, arrange 9 unique numbers between 1 and 51. This ain't a Sudoku. Sudoku only goes 1 to 9. Oh, man. So that any 3 numbers have the same sum when added vertically, horizontally, or diagonally. And it's gotta be unique. Your task is to find the number that occupies the center square. Okay, so part of my brain says this has to be like 25. Or 26. Because it's half of 51. And to do it so that they all equal, it's got to be like around the halfway mark. I'm going to go with my gut again. Yes, I know I'm missing out Picarots. I hope you guys don't mind. I just want to... I want to go with my gut.
How does this sound? I've let you down.
Are you sure they found the number that gives the largest total when added vertically? Okay. Should your total be? Should your total be? Any 3 numbers have the same sum. Any 3 numbers have the same sum. Task find the number that occupies the center square. Okay. I may have to math this out. I still think it's like 25 or 26, like the halfway mark. Oh, let me see if I math 26. If I put 26 in the middle. If only I knew what they were equal to. Okay, if I put 26. I can't put 25, 26, 27. Or maybe I can. If I put 25, 26, 27. Let me get a calculator. I'm pretty sure I'm, again, overanalyzing this. And that's been a problem. Okay. So... 25 plus 26 plus 27 is 78. How would I get 78 through the other directions? So if I go diagonally, I would have to use something like 29. And then 78 minus 26 minus 29 is 23. And then 78 minus 23 minus 27 is 28. It's still unique. 78 minus 29 minus 28. That'll make the bottom 21. And then 78 minus 26 minus 21. That'll make the top 31. So far they're all unique. 78 minus 26 minus 28. It's 24. That means they're all unique. If 26 is in the middle, they all total to 78 and they would all be unique. But is that the greatest number possible? That's the question. So far, I'm just going off the idea that this has to be cut in half. That may be a wrong assumption, but I'm still going to go with it. I said 25 or 26. My math shows that 26 does work. It's just a question, is this the highest number?
How does this sound?
It is not. Okay, so why don't we just throw the half out the window? And why don't we just say the middle is 51? If the middle is 51, I'll use the same well, I can't use the same idea before because it's got to be 1 and 51, right? If the middle is 51, when you arrange the numbers to yield the highest possible total. So I don't think the middle can be 51. I think the middle has to be 50. And it can't be 50. It's got to be, what, minus 5? Based on my math. Because on my previous problem, 31 was at the top, which is 5 higher than 26. So it's got to be 46 in the middle. And if it's 46 in the middle, and I go 45, 46, 47, I get... Help if I actually use my calculator. I need a... Okay. 45 plus 46. It's not 46, that was 16. 46 plus 47. That gives 138. So the middle... I'm sorry, the left to the right is 138. And now I should be able to go around my circle like I did before. If I'm correct, the bottom left has to be 49. The bottom has to be 41. The bottom right has to be 48. The top left has to be 44. The top has to be 51. And the top right has to be 43. Now the question is, does all this work? Maybe I'll put a memory here to try to show you. So my idea is that this has to be 44. This has to be 51. This has to be 43. This has to be 45. 46. 47. 49. 41. And 48. So, if I do the math on this, 44 plus 51 plus 43 is equal to 138. That is correct. 44 plus 46 plus 48 is 138. Yeah, based on my previous thing where I put 26 in the middle, 46 should work. And this has to be the highest possible because I'm using 51 in my calculations. This is the only possible formation I think that uses 51. So, 46.
I think I've got it.
Why is that wrong?
So I had it.
Are you sure that you found the number that gives you the largest total? The largest number! What should your total be? It's called the largest total. But this says your task is to find the number that occupies the center square when you arrange the numbers to yield the highest possible total. So this clearly says you find the number in the center square, but the other one says you find the... let me try 138.
I think I've got it.
Okay.
I was sure I had it.
That gives you the largest total. I may need a hint here. Because based on my calculations, 46 should work. What if it's just 51? Can you do it if it's just 51?
I think I've got it.
I hate it when I overthink things. 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 Yeah, I just said at that point, what if it's just 51? Because I'm pretty sure you can make the numbers work no matter which way you do it. 144, yeah. Yeah, so I had it +1 +1. And then I realized it didn't need to be +1 +1, and sure enough, it doesn't. And it all works out. Great job. To get the largest possible from any 3 vertical, horizontal, and diagonal numbers, should place the largest number available in the middle square. Yeah, that's what I realized it. I was like, why isn't it just 51? Why was I thinking anything less? Once you decide on that as a middle number, all you need to do is test whether you can complete the square. Full diagram should look as shown above. At least I only spent like 10 minutes on this puzzle. I wasn't here for like 20 minutes, so I mean, that's better. Real, I got it, but just barely. Largest puzzle. Yeah, I see a bunch of things to click on. Don't worry, I'm gonna get there. I know Connor's like, Flightless! What made you think you had to start at 26? I mean, come on, dude. Well, I just thought that mathematically, in order to make the numbers all add up, it would have to be half the number. I don't know why I thought that. I don't have any reason for thinking that. I just thought that's what I had to start at. Look at this, Professor was lying on the ground. It appears to be a scrap of notebook paper. Would you read it aloud for me? Sure thing, Professor. All right, let's see. The older she gets, the more young Miss is catching on to this village's secret. She seems lonely, which is probably why the boss asked me to build an amusement park for her. Yep, it certainly looks like I got more work cut out for me. Young Miss Ritchie here must be Flora. The whole park was built just for her. But I don't understand this other line. What's all this business about a secret in the village? I just wasn't ready to handle the boss's death. Poor young Miss. She's all alone in the world now. But no matter what happens, I have to keep going to take care of her in the boss's place. I wonder if in future games the girl comes with us. Like we sort of adopt her into our little group. The page is here. Baron Reinhold seems like he truly loved his daughter more than anything. Fate can be so cruel. Oh, you lads again? How do you like my park? Lovely, isn't it? The sun's shining back today and I'm in fine spirits. Why not celebrate this weather with a puzzle? Let me tell you one of my favorites. Right, what do we got? In a hole. Is this a golf puzzle? No, it's a tennis puzzle. So weird looking. A tennis ball has rolled its way down into a deep hole. Or into a hole. This particular hole is extremely deep and has a sharp bend in the middle, making the ball impossible to retrieve by hand. To make matters worse, the ground around the hole is made of hard clay, so digging the ball is an option. However, you have something incredibly commonplace on hand that you can use to get the ball out. What do you use to get the ball out? Answer in 5 letters. It's just a basic. Extremely deep has a bend. To make matters worse, digging around the hole is made of hard clay. You have something incredibly commonplace on hand. Why is this 6? Why is that 6? I know it says answer in 5 letters, but that's 6 letters. Like if I put racket, I know it says answer in 5 letters, but why is it 6? That doesn't make any sense. Why is there 6 blanks if it says clearly answer in 5 letters? Like, do I trust the answer in 5 letters or do I trust the 6? I know that seems weird, but I see a tennis racket. And the racket doesn't bend though. Something incredibly commonplace. And it literally says on hand, and the person is holding it in their hand. I know this has to be wrong, but this is bugging me, and I need to know for sure that this isn't the answer.
That should do it.
Okay. I don't feel bad about that. If you can't reach it to grab the ball, you're gonna have the ball come to you. Okay. The ball come to you. We flush it out.
There we go.
Haha, yes! Alright, let's go. That's correct. Theoretically, you could use any liquid in which the ball can float, but water is the liquid you most likely have handy. Since the ground is hard clay, there's little chance of the water getting absorbed into the surrounding earth. The ball should come up with little difficulty. So in that case, putting racket down let me get that clue, which let me get the answer. And I didn't have to think too hard about it. So that was a pretty good way of doing that. Even though it said only 5 letters, but still that bugs me. Why is it 6 characters though? I think that's an evil trick they put in, but because I got it wrong, I was able to get the right answer without too much of a problem. Haha, you're quite the server, aren't you? Ah yes, Getaway Park hasn't been properly maintained and parts are just running away. Some looks old and broken, do the smart thing lads and stay away from it. Like, I really feel that was a solution where it was okay to get it wrong because it helped me figure out the right. Layton has a lot of things in his room. I'm missing 2 more. A violin. I wonder if an old thing like this still sounds good. Wow, perfect. I'm learning the violin back at home. Okay, so that should go to you. The park at last. It took a trip into the sewers to do it, but we finally successfully succeeded in locating the park caretaker. It was quite pleasant to deal with and consented to open the park for us after we helped him with a small plumbing problem. Now the gate is finally open, we can set about exploring the town park. The size of the park was so unnatural, it was hard to believe that this was ever a place of recreation. All existing structures are deserted or in the case of one small shack, bolted shut. There's useful information found here, but I don't see it yet. I believe the Ferris Wheel warrants a look. Brings a tear to my eyes. Say so, but parts of the park is simply running away. If someone looks old and broken, be smart and stay away from it. Okay. Did we just do the loop? Yeah, we just did the loop. So in the end, the ticket that we picked up turned out to be meaningless. I didn't search this area yet, so it seems. I suppose my intuition failed us this time. Come, let's head back to the heart of St. Mystery and search for our next lead. Why haven't I searched that part yet? Hold on, I haven't searched the Ferris wheel.
What on earth?
Professor!
Whoa!
Get away, Luke! Run!
Guess I can't search the Ferris wheel anymore. I mean, that thing's looks like it's coming to search me.
I think it's chasing after us!
That's preposterous!
No, I think that thing is chasing us. Go off trail. Go into the woods. Whoa! It just uppercutted that shack. Oh, look at the little rainbow.
Blast.
Dastardly. See what you're doing, dastardly. We'll catch you yet. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Why, with the Ferris wheel? Professor, look what happened to the shed! The Ferris wheel must have simply destroyed it. If we made a wrong step back there, we'd be rubble too. Oh my! I think I found something here, Professor. What could it be? Now, what's an entrance this sewer is doing here? This could very well be an underground passage tower. We've got to take a look below. Come. I'm right behind you, Professor. But I really hope I didn't miss something by not exploring this place sooner. Like, I figured if I searched this place, I would have had progress instead. I ended up moving around. Gizmo Greg, I think your nose is slightly broken, buddy. This is the second time now you've led me to a... there it is. Never mind, Gizmo Greg, you're awesome. It's just for some reason the game doesn't register it. The poor Ferris wheel is totally destroyed now. Like I said, I hope I didn't miss something because I didn't click on the Ferris wheel to begin with. That reminds me, Luke. Have you heard the wonderful puzzle about the Ferris wheel? Hey, we almost got killed by a Ferris wheel, Luke. You know what we need? We need to have a puzzle about it. That's what we need. Ferris wheel riddle. There are 10 two-seater cars attached to the Ferris wheel. Say that 10 times fast. The Ferris wheel turns so that one car rotates to the exit platform every minute. The wheel began operation at 10 in the morning and shut down 30 minutes later. What's the maximum number of people that could have taken a ride on the wheel in that time period? Okay, there are 10 two-seater cars attached to the Ferris wheel. The Ferris wheel turns so that one car rotates to the exit platform every minute. So one car rotates through the exit every minute. The wheel began operation at 10 and shut down 30 minutes later. So when the wheel started, one person was able to get in. And then after 30 minutes, it shuts down. Now, the obvious answer is either like 30 or 29, but I'm thinking when it shut down 30 minutes later, there was still 9 other people on the Ferris wheel. So I'm thinking the answer is actually not 39. Hold on, I have to multiply. 10 two-seaters. Maximum number of people. Two-seaters. So I had to multiply everything by 2. So 78. 39 times 2.
I think I've got it. I've let you down,
A car comes once a minute for 30 minutes. 2 people can ride each car. Sounds simple, it's awful easy to overlook some important facts around this problem. Yeah, that's why I thought it was 78 instead of 60. What if it's just 80? If I did the math wrong.
Well, here's my guess. I've let you down, Professor.
Okay, hold up. Let's think. Am I doing the basic math wrong? So there's 10 two-seaters. So, and then there's one per minute. So 30 minutes pass, which means it's 30 times 10 times 2. I'm sorry, it's 30. I think it's 30 times 2, which is 60. Is it just 60?
Well, here's my guess.
Like I said, I've given up on trying to be perfect on these puzzles. Like, I rather solve the puzzle without using hints and work it out by getting it wrong, because I think I get more enjoyment out of that. Like, the hints kind of cue me in a little bit too much sometimes. There are 10 two-seater cars attached to the Ferris wheel. The Ferris wheel turns so that one car rotates to the exit platform every minute. The wheel began. Okay, what if I'm doing this backwards? What if I'm doing this backwards? Instead of adding time, I should be subtracting time. So, at the 20-minute mark, people can't get on the Ferris wheel anymore because it's gonna shut down in 10 minutes, right? But then that would just be 60. Yeah, that would just be 60. Math is hard, okay? The wheel began operation at 10 and shut down 30 minutes later. What's the maximum of people that could have taken a ride on the wheel in that time period? There's 10 two-seater cars. So on minute 1, there's 20 people on the ride. Oh, hold on. On minute 1, there's 20 people on the ride. And then every minute, 2 more get on. So 29 times 2. 29 times 2 plus 20. That gives me 78. I already had that number. I already had 78. And it's not 78. Okay, so, and it's not 80. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I mean, I think all I had to do is add a few things up, but there's a trick to this problem that's even overlooked. Think about this, the way Ferris wheels had to work. If 2 people catch the first ride of the day, how much time will pass before they get off the ride? How much time will pass before they get off the ride? 1 minute. So that one car rotates through. Oh. One car rotates through the exit platform every minute. So that means it takes 10 minutes. Right? It takes 10 minutes to go a full loop. Hold on. Let me think about this. If I'm right and it takes 10 minutes. Then at minute 10, the first 2 get off. And next 2 get on. So that means at minute 10, at minute 10, there could be a total of I know what I have to do to solve this. My brain is just saying it doesn't want to do this right now. One car rotates through the exit platform every minute. And it shuts down after 30 minutes. So that means 20 people get on. And then every minute, it's like 2 more people, right? So at a minute 11, it's 22. At minute 12, it's 24. At minute 13, it's 26. Minute 14, it's 28. Minute 15, it's 30. So that means at minute 20, it would be 40. And at minute 30, it would be 50. But then you also have the people who probably don't get on. So I think you actually have to take 50 and minus it by 8 to get like 42. Answer to everything. Let me try 50 first, and then we'll work our way backwards.
Well, here's my guess.
All right, let's go to 42.
First.
And then we'll go to 40. And if I don't get it on 40, then I'll get a second hint.
Well, here's my guess.
There we go. Because you have to account for the fact that on the last 10 minutes, people can't get on because it's shutting down in 10 minutes. So you had to take the 50, and then you have to subtract it by 8 because those 8 people won't have gotten on. Wow, they made it so much easier than what I did. That's right, for the first 5 minutes, the Ferris wheel is moving. The cars arriving at the unloading zone are unoccupied. For the last 5 minutes of operation, needless to say, no one will be allowed to board the cars. Oh, I did it wrong. Did I do it wrong? No, I think I did it right. By the time the Ferris wheel fills up at 10 minutes past the hour until the last passenger sits on 10:30, a total of 21 seats would have taken a ride. Okay, I did it slightly different, but I still got the same answer. Sure, it's an Ace Attorney thing. I mean, you do it wrong, but you get the right answer. I mean, I didn't necessarily do it wrong. I just did it in a more complicated way than what they did it, but I still got the right answer. Excellent job, my boy. Got a paint scrap. Oh, 1 away. We're 1 away. A close call. Luke and I searched every crevice of the Ferris wheel, but I failed to yield any information about the golden apple. What's more, it inexplicably broke free from its supports and chased us around the park like some oversized wagon wheel. We were lucky enough to escape with our lives, but the small shack to the north was completely decimated by that runaway wheel. At least now we can see what lies beneath the shack. Could it be an underground tunnel to the tower? I think that was a cool puzzle. I was looking forward to finding the Ferris wheel. Yeah, I mean, I thought that was a cool puzzle. Yeah, it tripped me up a bit, but it wasn't frustrating. Like, each time that I looked at the puzzle, I thought of what it could do or what it could be. And as I got closer and closer, I understood it better and better. So I enjoyed that puzzle because it made me actually think about the passage of time and how the rides worked. Even if I did it in a harder way than it should have been. I wonder why that Ferris wheel tried to ride us down. Ooh, look at this place. I went on a trip. This place is pitch black. Hurt, and it's cold too. Watch your step, Luke. Look for anything suspicious or out of place. The bucket looks out of place. There's a coin there. Look, there's a sort of tablet embedded in the wall. That is clearly some kind of puzzle, which the solution will tell us the direction in which to proceed. I always thought a sliding block puzzle. I'm not really good at those. Which way? Which way? The path you are on forks to the left and right in the front of the sign seen below. Your gut feeling tells you that this sign reveals the direction you need to go. Find an arrow within the picture like the yellow one on the side of the board. When you find it, draw a line around it as neatly as possible. Yeah, it's hard. Keep in mind that the area you are searching for may not be the same size as the... Okay. Alright, so... Let me... Like, my instinct says it's got to be in this area here. Actually, my instinct says it can't be in this area here. This is a trap. That's what my instincts tell me. This is the trap. The arrow has to be somewhere out here. Like, it's gotta be like over here. Or something. That's not it, is it? I mean, is that it?
Luke, here's my answer.
No, I guess that's not it.
I suppose I thought...
Maybe I wasn't neat enough. That's... I'm not good at drawing with the mouse, though. I think this has to be a little more thick here. Yeah, I think that's gotta be more thick. Because if I did this, and then this, and then this, and then all the way back here, this side is longer than that side. And it's not in this picture. I need 4 points. So like right here, there's 1, 2 points. I need 4. This ain't it because it doesn't end on the line. One, 2, 3, 4. It's gonna be equidistant. No, they're not, because this is here. And that's way over there. That's not gonna work. I still like this one. But I don't think it works because you go here, you go here, you go here. See, the problem is, you see where this is? This is not, that's why this isn't the answer, because of right here. That can't be it. That can't be it. This is like a searching game. I mean, you gotta search for the answer. It's like a needle in a haystack. Gotta find the needle. Wait, what if it's here? So this could go out like this. And up, no. So this could go up like this. And it goes down. It goes up. It's on it. That doesn't work like that. I'm thinking that if I flip this arrow like this way, that's what I'm looking at here. So like that's the point. And that comes up here. Then it goes across here. You see, I don't think you can do that. I don't even think that looks like the arrow. I don't think that looks like an arrow. Where is it? Felt like I was closest here. It just doesn't work. Because it's slightly off. Stupid visual puzzles. I need a line that cuts across like that. You know? Well, I need two lines that cut across like that. Like here's one. But then I need another one. Maybe that one? So I basically go... Oh. I need a hint. There's no reality. It just has such picture long and hard for the answer. Puzzle mentions the direction left to right, so there's a good chance the hidden arrow won't point upward like the example but sideways. Yeah, I thought that too. I did think that as well. That's why my first instinct was this thing right here. But unfortunately, that doesn't work. Does it work? If I go a little bit longer. Nope, that is not gonna work. I don't think that's what that is.
Luke, here's my answer.
Yeah, I didn't think so. That didn't look right.
How embarrassing.
I think it is horizontal, and I agree with that. Problem is, I don't see. I mean, this is my best bet right here, but I don't see how that could work. I'm like fixated on this, and I shouldn't be because I know this is not the answer. It just seems like it would be the answer. Don't see it. I don't see it. That can't be it. It doesn't look like that. This is more rigid. This right here. You see right here, this piece is not this. See, these lines all have slants down like that. These lines are all straight. That's why I still go back to this area here. I just can't see it. Because this would be correct, but this is not correct. Because you could easily see how the arrow could be here. The problem is, this doesn't work. The arrow is up here. Doesn't work. That was my first guess. But it doesn't work because these are equal. And if you look here, it's not. Okay, this seems sucks. Hey, I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't. The arrowhead in the picture is a bit larger than the example. I don't think size is the problem. I just don't see where it could be. All right, yeah, this one's beat me. Don't bother searching the left half of the sign. That doesn't help me either because I've already said that there's nothing over here. Because the lines do this. I've said that already. I've already said that doesn't work. Is this the first puzzle I'm actually gonna have to look up an answer to? Maybe I didn't draw the line good enough. Let me try being like very careful when I draw this line. I know this can't be the right answer, but I don't wanna draw.
Look,
I need to double check. I had to double check.
I suppose I thought wrong.
I'm stuck over here. I just think it's gotta be here somewhere. I just don't know where. Well, that doesn't follow the line.
How embarrassing.
This is frustrating me. Yeah, this one's frustrating me because this is a visual thing and I'm not good at visual puzzles. I've said that they're my weakness and I don't see where this point happens except for here. And that doesn't work like that. It's gotta be facing that way, right? Or it could be facing that way. Could it be facing the other way? No, because there's no crosses here. This is where all the crosses happen. I know it's not over here. I don't know how to do this. I do not know how to do this. Like a little dog. I don't know how to do this. Can't find this arrow. Part of me wants to take like some scissors and cut out an arrow and just put it to the screen and see if I see it anywhere. But that would just... that's tantamount to cheating anyway. I'm like way over time. And I've been stuck on this puzzle for way too long and I don't see a solution. I don't see a solution. See, there's no crosses going this way. Because there's no crosses going this way, it can't be over here. Because I can't link back to the arrow. The only crosses are here. What if it's right here on the 90-degree angle? So, go up. No, that's not gonna work. And again, this doesn't work either because there's no angle going this way. Is that it? I can't draw. I so can't draw straight with the mouse. Is that it?
That should do it.
Oh! Okay, that took forever. I was right with my initial instinct. I said my initial instinct, it can't be here. This has to be a trap. But for some reason, I just kept going back here over and over and over again. And... well done. You can move forward. Okay, I solved it. And I had to rely on using the internet, but I got close. That was the closest I came to giving up. There's our answer. We'll proceed down the left corridor. Understood, Professor. Looks like someone Layton wants. Oh my god, that was something else. It's almost perfect. Almost. Now, what British gentleman could do without teapot? I like tea, I bet this would be great to have. Yes, that definitely goes there. Alright, my friends, well, my name is FlightlessBird. This is your story-based gaming channel, and this is our continuing blind Let's Play Professor Layton, the Curious Village, HD for mobile. I want to thank you all for joining me. Don't forget, I am going out of town for a couple days. I'm going to try to do a couple pre-recorded episodes. So you probably won't see a lot moving forward the next couple of days, but I want to try to get at least 2 episodes out within a 4-day period. I know that's not a lot, but I'll be back soon. Much love to you all. Thank you for everything, and I hope you have a wonderful, fantastic day. Until next time, so long, and take care. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you'd like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. But before we go, please remember that you matter, and you are brilliant, and you are loved, and you should always be true to yourself. Never let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly, feathered, flightless bird.